All right, Trek Patrol fans, once again, we have a very special guest with us today. Her name is Naomi Foxxx. Hello, Naomi.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for coming here on the podcast. We're all excited and we're going to have a lot of fun today, I am sure. So, how are you today?
I am doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Doing wonderful. Wonderful. I can't complain. Got you here on the podcast, so it's a great day. So, the biggest question, one of the main questions everyone wants to know when interviewing a beautiful porn star like yourself, how did you
Yeah.
get into this business?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I actually started out with, as a lot of girls nowadays, like OnlyFans. So I started OnlyFans in 2020, and about 8 months into doing OnlyFans, I had like a Twitter account and all that, and I got contacted on Twitter by Brazzers.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but to be honest, um, I was never really into porn like that. Like, I don't really watch porn because, as a lot of people probably know this or don't know this, but I'm a swinger. So my whole life is freaking kind of like a porn, you
Uh-huh.
know? So I didn't really know who they were at the time. I just got a message from them saying they're interested in shooting me, and I had no idea who they were, so I kind of ignored the message for a while.
Uh-huh.
And then they sent me another message, and I have a friend that's in the industry, so I screenshot it and I sent the message to her. I don't know if you know Jody West.
I've heard of the name. I've seen her on Twitter. I'm on Twitter a lot. So, yeah.
Okay, so she's a good friend of mine. So I sent her the screenshot of the message, and she wrote me back right away. And she was like, "Oh my God, that's like one of the biggest porn company in the world. You should
Uh-huh.
probably consider doing this." Because she's like, "I think you'll be good at it," and I'm like, "Probably." So
Uh-huh.
I reached out to Brazzers, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, let me talk to my husband, and I'll get back to you." So I spoke to him, and he was like, "Whatever you want to do, babe, I'm behind you 100%." So I decided to give it a try, and we had a Zoom meeting and with Brazzers, and they shot me like a month later, and I really loved it. It was awesome. I had so much fun on set. Everyone was nice. It was a good scene. I mean, it was a good scene, but I also think, like, when you're just starting, I don't know if it's an initiation or something, but it was like an outdoor shoot. It was like 98 degrees, and we were both like sweating and
Uh-huh.
just
The
like
real deal.
tripping all over each other.
Uh-huh.
But it was fun. And I was like, hey, I could like do this. This is fun. So um, um, that's pretty much how I got into it. I just love it, and it was I. I'm a swinger, so I'm not like, I'm not shy or anything about being naked in front of people or people watching me or stuff like that. So it was pretty easy. It was an easy transition. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's pretty much how I got into it. And since then, it's been a good time.
That's great to hear. That's what it's all about. Having fun, the money's great and all, but
Yeah,
when you're really having fun and you're doing what you love, you can't complain, right?
exactly. And I love it. I do.
Now it's pretty interesting. So now, how long have you been in the industry?
You mean like the porn industry or
Yeah,
like
like shooting for studios and sites and all that.
well, since 2020, so going on 3 years, I think 3 years. Yeah. So it was the end of 2020.
Okay, because I was gonna say we featured you on our sister site, MILFTrip.com, and
Yes,
that came to the site some around mid last year. So you were kind of still new in the industry, I want to say, somewhat.
yes, I was
And
very
we were, and our fans are really loving your scene. I'll tell you that. And I remember when the scene
new.
dropped, I'm actually the one who put it out there on Twitter, and I was like, oh man, this is a nice scene. You were really joyful, beautiful smile. I could tell you were having fun. So like you said,
Oh yeah.
you're having fun doing what you do. So yeah, it really shows in your shoots how awesome you are.
Oh, thank you. I mean, why are you gonna do it if you're not gonna have fun with it? Unless you're just in it for the money, then I can see that. But like for me, it's a whole lot of fun. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy working with the different producers, the different, co-stars, whatever. It's just fun, just meeting new people, and
Uh-huh.
it's just all around fun. And in that scene that I did, actually, if you notice, they let me use my Jamaican accent, which was awesome because I never get to do that.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just gonna ask you. I wanted to ask you. Now you're from Jamaica. I mean,
Yes.
obviously, right? Nice. So were you born and raised in Jamaica?
Yes, I was born and raised there. I actually came to the U.S. in 2000. I was 17 years old when I moved here. So, yeah, I was born and raised, so I still have my accent, but I don't get to use it much. I'm very Americanized, as they say right now, but
Uh-huh.
the accent still comes out for my native dialect when I'm around like my island people, Caribbean people. So, yeah,
Uh-huh.
but I love that I got to use it in the scene. It was
Oh
awesome.
yeah, it's reality. So you get to be yourself, and
Yes.
so it's, as you know, at Trike Patrol,
Hmm.
we shoot Filipinas, mostly in the Philippines, which is an island, of course. So, is there anything you want to share growing up in the islands that that was just great and fun and awesome? It's a lot of fun on the islands, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I actually grew up. I grew up in the mountains, in the Blue Mountains in Jamaica. So, and I grew up with a lot of boys. So I was like the only girl with a lot of boy cousins.
Uh-huh.
So the one thing that I love so much about growing up in the island, in the mountains, on a farm, is that we got to. I mean, just, just like the freedom, I guess.
Exactly. I get it. Yeah, yeah. It's a little different from the States, right?
Yes, it is so different. It's like paradise. Like I literally think I grew up in like the jungle, you know.
Uh-huh.
so, so I love growing up there because I get to go like to the river and like just all it was so much it's such freedom. Like as soon as you wake up in the morning, our parents like, okay, have breakfast and we're out. They're like,
Yeah.
just get back before it gets dark. So we used to like go to the river and like just explore the jungle and it
A lot of
was
fun, I'm sure.
it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you still get to enjoy some of the traditional Jamaican foods such as Jamaican jerk? That's a good one.
Oh yeah, I can cook all that. I am a great cook.
Now, do you guys
I
you guys make piri piri rice, right?
We make what?
Piri piri rice?
Yes.
PIR. Yeah. So I know a
Yes.
little bit about Jamaican cuisine. I'll tell you that. I know it all. So yeah, well hopefully one day I'll be able to taste your delicious cooking from the islands.
Yeah, hopefully. We have a lot of Asian influence as well in the islands. So especially in Jamaica, because we have a lot of immigrants from Japan, like Japan and China. There's a
Uh-huh.
lot of Chinese in Jamaica, just in case. Just so you know, I'm actually um, I'm like a fourth quarter Chinese.
Oh,
So
really?
yes, I'm very mixed. I'm half Asian, so I have Chinese, and Indian from India, and black. So pretty much
Very,
half.
very interesting.
Yes.
All right. So, are there any particular scenes that you really left set and just said, "Wow," that you really, really enjoyed that you want to share?
Uh, Let me think back. Yes, there was one particular scene that I really enjoy, and it was a browser shoot that I did. There was actually two, and one was in Vegas, and the other was in LA. I shot with in Vegas. It was my first scene with another girl. It was a threesome actually. It was Maya Farrell and David Lee. That was fun. That was just a fun scene.
Uh-huh.
Um, I did that in Vegas, and then there was another one that I did in LA, and that was with Isaiah Maxwell. And actually, that scene as in, isn't. I mean, I did it probably like almost a year ago, and it hasn't come out as yet. So,
Uh-huh.
but it was like really good and it was really fun. I know they have like a backlog and everything, but I'm like excited to see that one.
Yeah, well, when it comes out, throw it up on Twitter, and I would love to see it for
Oh yeah,
myself.
for sure. It was fun because like for the B-roll, I kind of get to do a little bit of dancing and stuff. And I actually danced years ago. I used to be like like at a club, exotic dancer. And
Uh-huh.
growing up in Jamaica, I grew up around music and stuff. So I'm very, island people. We love to dance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I love that because I kind of get to do all that. It
Uh-huh.
was fun.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. So, how about any other talents? Are there any talents that you worked with a lot that you want to share that you really have fun and enjoy working with?
Um, I have worked with. I have to say, like, um, I've had fun with everyone I've worked with so far. To be honest, I had a lot of fun with Isaiah for sure, and I love doing like the girl scenes. Those are always so much fun.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
uh, I just like every time I go on a set, I try to make the best out of it. I try to find a connection with the person I'm working with, um, just so it's not too awkward.
Oh yeah.
So I
Exactly.
I try to make conversation and just find something that we connect on, just to make the scene a lot more fun and look more not like natural.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are some other sites or studios that you have shot for during your career?
Of course, MILF Trip, you know that. Naughty America, uh, Team Ski, Brazzers, um, damn, ugh, I'm trying to remember all the companies I've shot
You'll
for.
remember after this interview.
I know Zebra Girl, which is the Dog Fart Network.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you know about them.
Yes.
Uh, oh my God, this is like on the spot, so I'm trying to think of everyone that I've worked with. Um, but let's see. Uh, hmm.
How about this? Are there any sites that you want to work for?
Huh?
Perhaps they're listening. Are there any sites that you want to work for in the near future? Or
I do want to like. I want to work. I've worked for Black Raw, of course. You know that, and I would love to work for Deeper.
all right, well, if they're listening, please
I
book Naomi
yeah,
Foxx.
that's like my goal right now.
There you go. Always,
But
it's always nice to set goals.
yes, but I have had a little downtime, like because I had like some kind of medical issues. So I was done for a couple months last year, where I didn't shoot at all for like 5 or 6 months.
Uh-huh.
So I got back in maybe last July. I was down from like May through July. So yeah, I wasn't working at all, but I got back in and like I'm ready. I'm just like I miss it and I'm ready to go.
So I'm curious. So you started as you mentioned, you started as an OnlyFans model, and
Yeah.
Brazzers reached out. Now you are currently signed with an agency, correct?
Yes, I am. I am with in LA 101 modeling and in Miami Team Brian.
All right, that's great to hear.
And that's AMA modeling. So yeah.
There you go. So when you're not shooting beautiful content with your beautiful body, what hobbies do you enjoy?
I do enjoy hanging out with my friends. I enjoy reading. I love my downtime with my husband, just chilling and watching movies and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, I I love just traveling for sure. I love cruises.
Uh-huh.
I've been on. I do like maybe 2 cruises a year. So
Yeah,
and
cruises
they're
are
all.
fun.
Huh?
Cruises are fun, I'll tell you that. Especially on
Yeah.
the East Coast. There's so many, cruises that aren't that expensive that are always going to the Caribbean, and so it's a lot of fun. Yes.
Yeah, I do like most. It's an adult cruise, so it's more like a swinger cruise
Oh, interesting.
that we do. They have it twice a year, either out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale,
Uh-huh.
and it's all adults and it's fun and it's I love it.
That'd be something to check out.
Yes, I've never been on a regular cruise.
Ah, okay. So when you say cruise, you're talking about an adult cruise. I see.
Yeah.
All right. So what's been like the best part overall, shooting porn and working in the adult industry?
The best part for me is just just meeting all these different talent and just getting to know people, making new friends. Um, I mean, and also it's like the stigma that people have about the adult industry. Like for me, when I wasn't in that industry, yes, my mindset was the same,
Uh,
but just being in it, I've seen that it's like completely different from what people think it is. I feel like um, the adult industry, like they are very careful more than normal people when it comes to sex or that. They're more,
exactly.
yeah, because it's their money, so they're a lot more careful. They're tested often. I mean, it's just, and everyone take care of each other. Of course, that's what I've seen so far. I don't know from other people's perspective, but from mine. So I just, yeah, I just want to get rid of that stigma that it's so bad and you know when it's not really. There's like so much like the normal people can learn just how to take care of yourself, like from from just being in that industry because you learn so much how to take care of your body as a woman, like, and even as a guy, you just all that stuff. You have to take care of this because this is
A moneymaker.
yes, exactly. So you have to do whatever it takes to keep this in good shape, in good health, all that. So yeah.
And I agree. It's like it takes a lot of hard work. It takes very careful planning, organization. It's a real job,
It is.
and I've never met anyone that I would say wasn't nice or a pleasure to work with. Everyone's just really nice. And you're right.
Yes.
Everyone does take care of everyone. For the most part, anytime I was on set, everyone wanted to make the best experience possible for the model. So, you're right. People probably don't know that, but hopefully
Yeah,
one day people will learn that,
I think
it's
so. Because we do take care of each other. So that's like something that I've noticed within the adult entertainment industry. Like we look out for each other, we take care of each other. So yeah, like a lot of people don't see that.
I agree. And thank you for sharing that. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else that you want to share with our fans while we're here on the podcast?
Um, for the fans, I love all my fans, that's for sure. And I will continue to do my best to bring you all the good scenes and um, just just thank you all for the love and support through the couple of years I've been doing this, the 3 years. And I appreciate everyone. I love you guys. It's just I just love this industry. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. So, where can everyone find all your awesome content? OnlyFans, Twitter.
So I'm on OnlyFans, of course, and Naomi Foxxx VIP. I am on Twitter. I am Naomi Foxxx. I am on Instagram. I am underscore Naomi Foxxx. Um, you can find me on different platforms like Pornhub, Xvideos, Xhamsters. Like I'm on all those sites. So yeah, just search me. It's all my name, Naomi Foxxx, with 3 X's, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering.
And let's not forget, she does have a scene on MILFtrip.com. Very awesome scene.
Yes,
So,
I do.
if you have yet to check it out, please do.
Yes, and I use my accent, my Jamaican dialogue. So yes, my patwa, as we call
There you go.
it.
So, well, Naomi, I really want to thank you for coming here on the podcast. It was so much fun. And again, thank you.
Thank you for having me on, Chris. I really enjoy this. thank you so much. I had fun.
All right, Naomi. Well, for now, take care, and I'll be talking to you on Twitter.
Yes, you will. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.